Step back, I need room. It's the youth, and I don't really like getting told what to do. Got that thing on my head, get you told like a cool. Please step back, I need some room, my car go vroom. Say you a real nigga, but that's not what real niggas do. Talking about niggas is snitching, but really you snitching on you. I swear I stay in my feelings, but I got no feelings for you. I was just serving and dealing, just trying to get back to the school. I had to learn it and get it, I had to re-up on the new. I was just serving and dealing, my nigga, yeah, I had to eat. Mama kept constantly telling me, boy, don't you fall in the streets. I'm from the gritty, I'm from the mud, them Nikes my cleats. I'm from the city, young quiet nigga could turn to a beast. Niggas be talking that shit to that Glocky, put niggas to sleep. Nigga, I ain't playing this shit, and I put that on me. Yeah, I put that on we. Man, I put that on G. Feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. It's the youth, and I don't really like getting told what to do. Got the sting on my hip, get you told like a cool. Please step back, I need some room, my car go vroom. Say you a real nigga, but that's not what real niggas do. Talking about niggas is snitching, but really you snitching on you. I swear I stay in my feelings, but I got no feelings for you. I was just serving and dealing, just trying to get back to the stool. I had to learn it and get it, I had to re-up on the new. Diamonds so bright, they so heavenly. Fuck is you telling me? I learned the game like a spelling bee. I'm in the game with no referee. Bitch, I'm a G to the death of me. Fuck is you telling me? All of my opus is dead to me. Can't fuck with you, you'll affect me. I don't really like getting told what to do. We don't really like getting told what to do. Cargo rules.
Are you ready? 5,
oh,
4,
yeah.
3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, y'all? Trent Smaller Chef, aka Red Specs, and I'm up my brother and co-host Papa Wolf, and this is Food for Thought, man. Y'all know what this is. Yeah, man. We're live every Thursday night from 8 to 10 p.m. We'll be discussing food, music, and the truth. Streaming live on all platforms, including Spotify for podcasters, man. Yeah, man. So like we always do at this time, man, we just get into it, right, D?
Yep, man.
A new year calls for a new kind of podcast. Live every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Welcome to Food for Thought. I'm your host, Trent Smaller Chef, a.k.a. Red Specs, and I'm with my co-host, Papa Wolf, a.k.a. Alpha Moon. Yeah, we in the building, baby. First off, we'd like to thank our listeners for taking the time out to join us today here live at Food for Thought, man. Follow, like, share. Hit that subscribe button, man. Where's that subscribe button? And hit that notification so you won't miss any of the episodes, man. And we will appreciate it, man. Monetary gifts and donations is always accepted here at Food for Thought. You can cash app us at Food for Thought FFT, or you can Zelle us at Food for Thought 1424 at gmail.com. Money orders, checks, cash is always welcome here.
Yeah.
Food for Thought, baby. always, man. Yeah, man. Man, you can catch our audio portion of this podcast on Spotify for podcasters, man. And those for people who don't want to see the video, they can hear it straight from the podcast, man. Spotify, man.
Moving up in the world.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Remember, we also Food for Thought is still taking those submission videos, man, from all genres, man. It could be music, poetry, spoken word, comedy, any business adventures that you guys are doing that's on video. Send it over to us and we'll get it put on. And you can send it to Food for Thought 1424 at gmail.com and make sure that's a MP4 file. So that way we could properly put it on this thing and send it out there, man, so people could see, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Get it going, man. They need to know we in the building.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. You know what I mean? Also, what we're going to do, what's beautiful in your city, right? What's beautiful in your city. So you guys need to look out for my Food for Thought truck, man, and in your neighborhood, and a chance to win some prizes or from us or any of our sponsors. Okay, so get your Food for Thought stuff out there, man. When you see me, yo, flag me down. You don't know what you might get.
Order
you know,
in the court.
See
You
what
know
kind
what I
of
mean?
goodies you got there. See what the goodies is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna have it all out there, man. I'm gonna have it all out there, man. You know what I mean?
What's beautiful in your city?
Hey.
Look for the Food for Thought truck in your neighborhood.
Yeah, no doubt. And also you get your Food for Thought merchandise. We got some t-shirts here, man, that you can go online and you can go Food for Thought 1424 at Gmail. And when you get in that Gmail, you write, hey, I need that. And then we'll contact you and we get your information and we'll send you some of these shirts, man, with no delay, right?
With no delay. No, we got to get it to him quick. I know, cousin April, we got to shoot that out. So we got you, babe.
Oh yeah, April in the building, man. She's always in the building, man. Always in the building. Always. Yeah, man. Food for Thought is now partnered up with Dubby Energy Drink, man. Yeah.
Today's episode is sponsored by Dubby Energy Drinks. Dubby allows you to have faster reaction time paired with laser-sharp focus without the jitters or a crash. If you want to start winning more, this is for you. The Premium Energy Drink Dubby.
Get 10% off your entire order from Dubby when you use coupon code Food for Thought, which helps support the podcast.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We love to see our sponsors, man. They help us out, right? They
Definitely. And you know, I got my Dubby. You know what I'm saying? What you drinking on? You drinking on something there?
Yeah. I got my Dubby here. I have. Let me see which one I got here, because you know me.
I'm sipping on this Dragonade. Pretty good.
Oh, you got Dragonade?
Yeah, pretty good stuff here.
Okay, I got Beach and Peach. Beach and Peach.
Beach and Peach. Why would they name it Beach and Peach?
I don't know. I'm just sitting right here. Beach and Peach, man.
Oh no.
But I got the packets here.
Yeah.
Dubby, man. You know what I mean? Big up to them. Also, we want to big up all the sponsors. Check it out.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by EBO Beard Butter, which is designed to moisturize, condition, and style your beard. Made with all natural ingredients like shea butter, vitamins, and a special blend of essential oils. This beard oil promotes healthy beard growth, adds luxurious shine, and keeps hair soft and manageable. Also by Naturade, this plant-based weight loss shake contains 25 grams of protein and 6 grams of dietary fiber, and is gluten-free and soy-free, making it the perfect choice for your health-conscious choices. Purchase yours today and tell them Food for Thought sent you.
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir. Thank you to the sponsors today.
Yeah, man. I taking care of my beard with my EBO. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
listen,
Thank you,
I've been
Ed. Taking
yeah,
care of my
Ed.
beard with EBO. You know what I mean? Brother
Yeah,
looked out.
I've been using it a little bit,
Uh-oh.
it's
Uh-oh.
coming, I guess. You know what I mean?
Remember
It's
what he
coming.
said? He said, but maybe by Thanksgiving, you be wolfed up. You know?
Hey, holla at the moon, man.
That's
Holla at the
it. That's
moon.
it,
Holla
boy.
at the moon.
That's what it is, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Gotta get everybody wolfed up. You know?
Yeah. So Alpha Moon, since we've been off, we didn't come in for 4th of July. What you did, man? What was good?
Oh, the fourth. What a barbecue. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Do something on the grill. You know, I had to get my, Park West joint on. You know what I mean? Show them what it really is. So I threw something on the grill and stuff like that, cooked up, watched the fireworks. And then in the community, man, it's a real good community. They excuse me, they have like fireworks and stuff like that. So
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
family
That's
went,
cool.
yeah, family went outside, watched the fire. It wasn't like Pleasant Avenue, like where we grew up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Shut the street
yeah.
down. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Pleasant Avenue. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, with the ash cans and all that. But it was nice. They do it every year. You know what I'm saying? But the real thing is that I wanted to tell you. Did you hear about Drake?
I heard so many things about Drake. Which one is this one now?
Let me tell you. I think well, a lot of people feels he have a gambling problem, but he dropped a big bag. He dropped 300,000 bet
Right.
that Canada will beat Argentina in the Copa American semifinals,
Mhm.
and they lost.
Mm.
Canada lost. But
Mm.
that's not the thing. He already got all the problems with all the other stuff, but they started putting on their official page, the Argentina official page,
Right.
trolling him, singing, "They not like us, they not like us."
Wow.
So now
I
he
think
can't
this.
even go to Canada. He can't even
Yeah.
go to Argentina.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a a worldwide thing now because I've been seeing it lately on social media. Man, it's like a meme in sort of a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it's just all over.
and it's a beautiful thing, but give them a little food for thought.
Mm.
Listen to them lyrics. Go research them lyrics because it's a lot of subliminal messages in those lyrics. People are
Yeah,
dancing to it and
yeah,
singing
but
it and
don't really
stuff
know
like
what's
that,
going on.
but
Yeah,
they don't really know what's going on. Now they put it out there, so
yeah.
they starting to read what the subliminal messages are, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
like blown away by it. So what
Well,
what do you do? What do you do on you know for?
I barbecued. Right, that was the 4th. Had the grandchildren out here in the
Uh-huh.
pool and stuff like that. Barbecued a little bit. And then the next day wasn't so hot. You know what I mean? My dog passed away.
Oh
And
yeah. Sorry to hear
yeah,
that.
because I have 2 dogs. I have a pit and German Shepherd mix, and then I have a boxer.
Mhm.
So yeah, he passed
That's
away. He had
that's not the one
cancer.
that brother Rick gave you, right? Or you brought from one of the
No,
kennels?
no, I got this from my boy at work.
Oh,
He
okay.
brought the dog to my house
Mhm.
for us to see the dog, and the dog never left. That motherfucker. Wait till
Good.
yeah. So every time I see him, I curse him out. But the dog was
How old was the?
the dog was 14, man. So
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
he lived a long life as dog years. I mean,
Yeah.
14, of our lives.
Mhm,
He lived
mhm.
a long time, man. So that's what the doctor was saying. Even though it's hard when somebody lose an animal too, you know what I'm saying?
Pet,
But
yeah. Yeah. I'm a pet parent myself, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, man.
I
So
know how that is, it's rough, you know what I mean? They become like family, you gotta take care of them, and then when they pass on, it's rough, especially when you got kids,
yeah,
like
man.
the grandkids in them. How's the
Yeah.
other dog taking to it, you know?
Well, he started whining, but a couple of days later, he just I don't know if he forgot about it. I don't really think he forgot about it
Nah,
because
he ain't forget.
where they go all the time to go to the bathroom, both of them
Mhm.
together, he don't go to the bathroom over there no more. So I got to take him somewhere else. So I guess But anyway, what we got going on tonight, D? What we got tonight?
Yeah. Well, once again, sorry about that, bro. But tonight we have we're going to be talking to the first responders, the frontline workers that make things happen to keep the ball rolling during the crisis.
No
You know
doubt.
what I mean? So they really put they work in. So them frontline workers, remember the pandemic? Y'all went in heavy.
Yeah.
Well, we went
Yeah,
in
yeah.
heavy because I was at NYU at the time.
Yeah,
So,
big up.
big up to them.
Yeah, no doubt.
Also, we're gonna have Red Specs here. He gonna cook something. I've been practicing those French words that he been telling me, the satisfait and all of that stuff like that. It ain't
Still
gonna be
saying it
nothing
wrong.
like that. It ain't gonna be nothing. Let me
You're
just
still
work
saying
with
it
it.
wrong.
Yeah, let me just work with it. Right. It ain't gonna be
Yeah.
nothing like that. So he gonna be barbecuing and cooking up something real good for us. And then we got Pinky coming through. He gonna drop some news down on us. You know what I mean? So he out in them streets right now. So when he get in, we're gonna drop them that. So that's what we got today, man. And I'm excited, because the first responders, man, they gonna really put it down there, man.
Yeah, those are my people, man. You already know that. They know
Yeah,
that.
man. I'm just happy that they, graced us to come on the show. So it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man. So I'm just gonna make some. I always say simple, right? Because
That's what I say. You
try.
be saying simple and then you be fatty to say and all the
No, I'm just making Chinese style ribs, right? But I'm using a pressure cooker instead of putting them in the oven, and
See,
that's all I'm doing.
Let me tell them about Papa Wolf. I went to school for cooking too, right? But culinary arts is a whole array of things. He went to do the fatty touffee and all that. I went pastry. So I do wedding cakes. I do all of that kind of stuff. But in school, you got to do a semester of cooking and all of that kind of stuff. Like shout out to
man.
Mr. Urban, Peter Urban, my instructor. What's going on? Hopefully
Yeah,
he's checking this out. So yeah, that's the thing. And he be getting all fancy, with it, 5-star restaurant thing. So
nah. Anyway,
so did you tell him what you're cooking today?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I just want to get into some news real quick. This is a little heartbreaking news. This happened, I guess, when we were off this around June 28th, I think. Speaking of first responders, because we were speaking about first responders, right?
Right.
Yeah. Police have identified a 64-year-old man who they say was driving drunk behind the wheel before crashing into a Long Island nail salon, right? This is on the 28th of June at approximately 4:30, where 4 people were killed, including an off-duty NYPD officer.
Wow.
Yeah, she was just in there getting her nails done. Who would have thought that somebody's going to come crash through?
Drunk driver.
Exactly. The officer is 30-year-old Emily Rainhack. She died along with 3 others when the alleged drunk driver slammed his SUV through the nail salon. This was in Deer Park and Suffolk County. She also worked at the 102nd precinct, and on top of that, he killed 3 other Queens residents at that and injured 9 others. And
wow.
and I'm bringing that up because we were talking about this last episode with the Justin Timberlake. Right. Justin Timberlake going driving under the influence. Remember that? So we was talking about that and stuff like that. And there's no excuse for anybody to be driving under the influence.
Buzz drink, what they call it, buzz drinking. Nah,
anything,
all that is
anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's all horrible. Okay. In 2024 alone, 13,000 people died from alcohol-related crashes. And this is the second year straight, man. And drunk driving killed more than 13,000 people a year in a row.
Wow.
Yeah, according to a news report, National Highway and Safety Board Administration. So every day, 37 people in the United States die from a drunk driver. That's one every like 39 minutes. 39 minutes. Every 39 minutes, someone is getting killed by a drunk driver. So please,
crazy, man.
Yeah. Our hearts go out to the officer that got slain, also the people who got killed in Queens, and also the injured. Hopefully they recover. And it's crazy.
Yeah,
but
sometimes it get a little depressing.
yeah. I also got something else, man.
What you got?
Right?
Don't break my heart now. Don't break my heart now.
You might break a lot of men's heart.
Oh, Lord.
No, Louisiana became the first state to allow surgical castration as a punishment for sex crimes under new law signed by Republican Governor Jeff Landry, the New York Times report, right? So this law, which will go in effect, is supposed to go in effect August 1st, and it allows a judge to order people found guilty of certain sex crimes against minors to undergo. Okay.
Sniff it. What's her name? Can I say her name on here? Lorraine Bobbitt?
Yeah, Lorraine Bobbitt.
Wow.
Yeah. So the passage of this bill has grabbed headlines and everything, man, because criminal defense lawyers and advocates and medical experts, man, they raising a concern about whether this punishment would actually stop or deter or reduce sex crimes, which I doubt.
Yeah, I doubt. They're going to start cutting off. First, they're going to cut off that. You know what I'm saying? And then they're going to start, you stealing? You going in them stores, doing them snatch and grabs? They're going to start snatching an arm or foot. It's going to be like that, man.
Yeah, back in the old days. Yeah, back in the day.
And as far as snipping them, suppose it's the wrong person. They have to do something with them. You know what I'm saying? But suppose you got the wrong person. That's
And that's what
how you recover from that.
Exactly. The law has to determine with 100% certainty, man, whether this person is innocent or not. You know what I'm saying? We see this all the time. We even had we had a brother on the show that
him.
Yeah, we had a brother on the show not too long ago. He did 32 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit, and he didn't even do it. So if these persons
exonerated,
fully exonerated. Yeah,
so
man.
So he lost all that time of his life. Now, can you imagine somebody getting snipped? Excuse me. You know what I mean? And
Lorraine Bobbitt.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's like I said, there's something that does have to be done.
Yeah,
about
definitely.
It.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know.
Because I know certain states they do the chemical castration. This is.
Now I'm not familiar with what's the chemical.
Chemical.
What does it do?
It does.
I'm asking the EMT right now, the paramedic right now.
Well, let's ask the doctor when the doctor comes on.
Okay,
Doctor
that's even better. That's even better. Yeah, I got to ask Doc. Yeah, I got to ask Doc. He a surgeon anyway. Like, we got to get into it. Oh, it's going to go down.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
We should ask
in the chat. Eyes lost the music. I see you in the chat. Thanks for coming in. Thanks you for coming in tonight. Also, one more thing before we get to our guest, right? You heard about this guy Ryan Garcia, a professional boxer.
Oh yeah,
right. He got expelled from the WBC after his latest online rant, citing on social media. His behavior was crazy. He was reportedly using racial slurs about blacks and disrespectful remarks to Muslims and George Floyd. and he want to join the Ku Klux Klan, and this guy is he's unbelievable. He's unbelievable.
Well, I mean, I heard the podcast he was on, and he sounded like he was intoxicated, like just rambling on like with nonsense. And you got a platform like that, and and I heard the things he was saying, even the comments and things he was saying about George Floyd.
Yeah.
And you got a platform like that, and you got young kids looking at. I mean, he's young himself. I think he's like 25, 26 years old, but you're saying these things, you got people looking at you, he's on a decline now anyway, after they found, that he was doping.
Yeah, and then what made me upset is that the guys that he was on the podcast with are idiots too.
Oh yeah.
Because they were agreeing with him, and they said the N-word more than this dude said the N-word.
Yeah.
And they were saying that, bad stuff and, stuff like that too, and derogatory remarks and all that stuff too. So they just as guilty as he was on that podcast.
Yeah. And I seen Oscar De La Hoya. He was upset.
I know the podcast, and I'm not even gonna put the podcast out there because I'm not giving them no like.
No like. They give no like.
No. Yeah, because he was already suspended for 1 year from the New York State Athletic Commission following the drug from the performance enhancements drugs. And then last month, Garcia was arrested in the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in Beverly Hills for vandalizing, making him like $15,000 worth of vandalized the guest room and the hallway of the hotel and stuff like that. So, according to the Beverly Hills police. And so he's been doing this for a minute, man. He's been doing wild stuff in a minute, man. And he was offered help by the WBC for mental health and substance abuse. And he just,
there you go.
He denied. He denied it at the time. He denied it. Yeah, he didn't want it.
Like he declined it. He was chopped up. Sound like he was chopped up in that interview. So I mean, he just needs to seek some help. You know what I'm saying, and get around some good people, elevators of vibration. You know what I mean? That's what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Before one of these boxers put it on him, like, yo, okay, you said all that. Take that.
Not even the boxers, because you got to remember the streets is listening too, man. And
street justice. Yeah, street justice. Like, I mean,
it's not good. I feel for the brother. I hope he come out all right on top of that, man. Yeah. But it's a touch and go thing with that.
Yeah, I mean, he just got to tighten up.
Yeah,
somebody gonna tighten him up real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's get in there. Let's get in.
Let's get into it. Yeah, man. Well, tonight's guests are all first responders in my eyes. These are men and women that keep things going while you're cozy, sleeping in your beds, While the term first responders is typically associated with paramedics, firefighters, police, nurses, and doctors, even correction officers, in my opinion, is undoubtedly play a critical role in responding first. You know what I mean? So I want to show you a video real quick.
Okay. Show me.
Okay, first of all, this brother is a very passionate brother and about his EMT brothers and sisters, man, and he wants to see the best for them. He's very vocal on the things that he says. He's very passionate of what he says, and he means what he says. And some say some say he's the black Negan because sometimes he walk around with a bat. But the bat is basically his tool to show people that I'm not playing. It's not a violent thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is what it is, man.
A great person just reached out to me. His name is Trent Smalls. See, we met in the pharmacy in FDNY EMS. Yeah, it was that long. A long time when we actually got to see each other face to face. But all of a sudden, he came out with this whole new concept. He said, wait 1 minute, King. I said, what do you mean? He said, I'm doing something. I'm Red Specs and I got an alpha moon. I said, what's an alpha moon? That's one of my closest goons. Just talk with me. He said, wait 1 second. We're not only going to be delivering the news, we're going to make people think of whole new concepts and whole new principles. I said, walk with me. Then I said, hold on 1 second. Are you sure it's cool? He said, come along and tell them all the EMS news. Just walk with me. Tune in July 11th. Red Specs, Alpha Moon. Shout out to them. They got a beautiful podcast called Food for Thought. And it's time for you to all get your thoughts together and let's think of all in one. If you get what I'm saying. No, let's think all together so we can all become one and get to praying. Just talk with me.
Yeah. First up, he has been a New York City paramedic for 17 years, 2 years as an EMT, 15 as a paramedic as well. And he's also been an EMS instructor. He is now in his second year as an FDNY fire lieutenant, EMS lieutenant, community activist, motivational speaker, spiritual speaker. Welcome today, David Cook, to the building, man. Yo. What's up, Cook?
Hey, that was very beautiful. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, listening to your podcast, both of you guys, it's an honor to be here. And I want to say I wish you nothing but success on your podcast. And I also want to tell you that thank you for allowing me to have the opportunity to speak for all, not only myself, but all the brothers and sisters in EMS all across the world. And I thank you guys for this opportunity.
No doubt. Next up is a woman who has been a pediatric nurse since 2006 in the Bronx-owned Lincoln Hospital, as well as 8 years at Westchester Square Hospital. This lady has 2 years left to retire. Thank God, and hope you do it and get out of there, sister. Welcome to the show. Mary Lyons to the building, everybody.
Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Guys, so much on the show. I really appreciate this. I find it so interesting. I think you guys are doing a wonderful job. Keep giving information out to the public. It's a very important thing. And retire, yeah, but I won't be done.
Yeah, but you'll be done from over there.
From there. The minute I'm walking out that door, bye.
Next up, firefighter. This woman, I work with her alongside of her in EMS. She's worked both sides, EMS and fire. I had a chance to work with her. She is a 10-year FDNY firefighter working out of Ladder 9 in East Village in Manhattan. And she worked as an EMT at Station 55. She has been an aircraft structural firefighter for the National Guard for 14 years. Ooh. And also she loved to CrossFit and she loved to fit that cross. Mm-hmm. Welcome, Vanessa Schoening, to the building. What's up? Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good. Oh, wow, this reunion. Mary, oh my God, I haven't seen Mary in so many years.
Look at that.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
God, what a reunion.
Look at that. I bring you guys together.
Yes,
it's a reunion. Yes, it is.
That's it.
I'm so honored. I'm so honored to be on your show. Trent said it best. Known him, well, actually, Trent's known me since I was a teenager on this job, man. Literally at 19 years old. Saw me grow up, be a nut job, and now here I am, a grown adult woman, I guess, right?
Yeah. Next up, we ain't done. Next up is a friend of mine. This gentleman obtained a medical degree from Thomas Jefferson University. I think that's you, Cook.
Yes.
Thomas Jefferson University. He completed his residency in general surgery at Brooklyn Hospital Center and an intern in general surgery at Pennsylvania Hospital. He is a board certified surgeon. He is the author of this book that I'm going to show right now. You got to show that book. Okay. The book the author of Stolen Money, Stolen Health, a prize-winning book advocating universal health care for all Americans. Let's give a hand to Dr. Lydell Letzum in the building. What's going on, Doc?
Well, it's good to be here. I'm just excited. Can't believe it's happening. Hello to everyone. Looking forward to a great chat and connecting.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's it.
You're gonna
That's
get it in.
Yeah. The next person up. The next person up is my big brother, man. He's last but not least, man. This brother has worked with me also in EMS, in the trenches. He has served as an EMT for over 20 years in the 911 system. He is now a seasoned law enforcement professional for 18 years of experience. He has served as an officer, an investigator, and currently a sergeant. Welcome, Correction Officer Hilton Farr to the building. Farr is in the building.
What's good, everybody?
What's good, bro?
What's up, man?
I'm having some camera issues here, but I'm working it out.
You good?
Why all of a sudden we look like Zoom? Doc, why we look like Zoom? We're supposed to be a podcast here. We looking like Zoom.
I see all these boxes. I think I want to play tic-tac-toe.
Yeah. Chess or something like that, man.
Something.
Yeah. I just want to thank all of you guys for being here today, man, because you could have been doing something else, but you decided to take a chance with Food for Thought. Come on here tonight and chop it up with us, and we appreciate that, no doubt.
Yeah. I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate you guys coming down and sharing your thoughts and putting it out to the masses on different things, on your different careers and stuff. I really appreciate it. We help build the platform. That's all we're looking for. That's all. But I got a question for Mary. Mary, I want to know what made you get into nursing, and as a pediatric nurse, what's your day like? What's your day like?
Okay, so what made me get into nursing is an interesting story, because I was a secretary for many years, and then September 11th happened. And I found it hard. So many people were out of work. I had a hard time getting a job, and I've never been without work. So I decided to go to school and become a radiology technician, but they didn't have night school. So here I am, a nurse, 19 years later, and I love my job. I'm so glad that wasn't the path that I ended up doing.
Yeah, man. Vanessa,
Talk to me.
tell us about yourself and what inspired you to be a firefighter.
Oh my God, this career, I swear to God, I've gone, every idea I had totally was changed. To be honest with you, I wanted to be an NYPD detective. That didn't happen, obviously. It all started in high school. You know what? I was a varsity athlete, but stuff was rough at home, and I actually had to grow up a lot quicker. And I was telling my guidance counselor, I think my senior year when I entered, I was like, listen, I got to leave school. I can't. I need to move out of my house. It's not really good for me, my environment. I need to go. She was like, look, how about we do this? How about, I send you to a school that they pay you to go. It's a complete, like a trade school. And I was like, all right, sure. It was like, this was the year 2004, $150 every 2 weeks. And I'm thinking that's going to give me a house, apartment, a car. Very wrong. But it saved me. I ended up going to a school called Vocational Technical Center, which had like multiple different trades. And I ended up in FDNY EMS, which now has the school in Pennsylvania Avenue. The whole high school is dedicated to FDNY. It's a whole entire high school now, which they've come a long way. They've come a long way with it. But I came from that small little group. I ended up getting my EMT. I thought I wanted to go to the Air Force, which I was going to go active duty, but my mom got hurt. And then I turned around. I was like, what am I going to do with myself? I'm only at this time 18. So I remember, you know, I was like, you know what? Let me use this cert to something. And I got called up for FDY. I was in the academy in 2006. I was 19 years old. With, you know, I look at it now, like that's a big responsibility at 19 years old, taking care of, you know, being thrown in, not thrown, sorry, let me not use that word, but being put in the, you know, I'm from Queens, you know, not that we're gangsters out here, but, you know.
Y'all gangsters out there. Y'all gangsters out there.
Listen, I'm a good person now. I'm gonna leave my youth alone. I'm gonna leave the youth life alone. But I ended up I wanted to come to the South Bronx. You know, it was just like, this is where I'm gonna get the core experience. And Mary can tell you the South Bronx is no joke. You get it all. You know, you get it all. I think I've seen everything at a young age that no one should be seeing. Any of us should be seeing. But here we are doing our job, and you know, I was an EMT for 7.5 years. I got caught in that lawsuit with the firefighters about the discrimination. Remember in 2008 all the way until literally 2013, there was that hiring freeze, and then in 2014 I went to the academy. And here I am, 10 years later. I'm going on my 18th year of FDNY in total between both career fields. So here I am.
There you go. So
you know where we got to go to next. You see him over there smiling. So Dr. Litzer, tell us, what makes a good surgeon? What makes you a good surgeon in your field? Not you per se, but if someone wants to become a surgeon and they're going through all that, what are some of the trades that they have to have?
Jeez, that's loaded.
There's food for thought, music, food, and the truth, Doc. You got to give it to us just like that.
Well, you know, there's other clinicians on the line. So one of the things is clear: surgeons, we have a reputation of being crazy and hard to deal with. But I'll say the first part of the question, I try to tell residents and students, you understand, surgery is not a happy field. It's not pediatrics. You know, the people aren't coming there laughing, happy. When they call a surgeon, there's a problem. Somebody's not happy, someone's not well, and they want it fixed. And so you got to be the calm in the midst of the storm, just from the entry point. And then the reality point of it is, like, unfortunately, also there's just this huge responsibility, medical legal. Like, I've been 20 years plus in this, and it's good and bad, but once the surgeon's been called, that's it. They don't care who else saw the patient. Once they have wrote surgery has been called, from the quality assurance standpoint, from the lawyer standpoint, all they want to do to know then is, what did the surgeon request? What did the surgeon do? How fast did the surgeon handle the problem? So it's like, you got to be mindful of that fact that you got to persevere, you got to be clear, and you got to get it done. And you can't be pausing to be worried about, oh my gosh, are they upset that I told them to do it now? Or they upset, was like, well, I don't want to listen to you, because it's
you really don't have time for all of that. You don't have time for
reality, but and all of that also. When it hits the fan, unfortunately, the very same Negroes who was like, oh, why don't you do this? All of a sudden, it's silent. Like, well, the surgeon said it was okay. So you got to politically navigate that.
Well, listen,
but you got to make sure.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, because, I mean, I haven't been in surgery. I've been there one time. To fix up my arm and neck and all that stuff, because I got injured at work. But I haven't, thank God, been, in surgery like that. But I still appreciate you. I still appreciate you, brother.
I try to have fun. Some surgeons don't, but I try to have fun.
My brother, David Cook, is in the building. I know, I think you're freezing up a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you give me I don't know if you can hear me. I'm going to relog back in because I'm having some issues.
All right, brother. All right. So Hilton Farr is in the building.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Yes. Trying to
No
work out my
problem.
camera here.
No problem, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself and why you choose to be a correction officer. Because not everybody want to do that.
No.
It was totally by accident, honestly.
I think so.
What, you fell into it?
Because if you got off of an ambulance with me to go do correction, it must have been an accident.
It was definitely an accident. Like there came a point where I was just taking every test possible, and corrections was the first that called, because when we were doing it, you were civil service, but I was working. We were working at a private agency, and you know, as you see, there's really no growth unless you are doing some type of civil service job in that industry, and I wasn't there. I was in a private company, and as you know, that company eventually closed anyway.
Yeah, they owe us money. I'm waiting for it too.
Yeah, I need that check too, man. I need that check too. Wow. And
I'm putting their name out there.
I'm
putting their name out there. Transcare owe us money. Transcare, what's the lady name? I don't even know the lady name. Whatever. Listen, we ain't even gonna go into that because you're gonna get me upset in here.
What did y'all used to call it? Y'all didn't used to call it trash care.
Yeah,
trash care.
Trash care. Yeah, man. It was one of the worst places to work, but one of the best places to work at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I met a lot of good people. I got lifelong friends. I got friends who got married. I got friends who, you know, I met a lot of really good people through that. But anyway, so working on the ambulance, it was rewarding, but it wasn't enough.
Right,
young child, I was like, I need to do something else. Not knocking EMS at all, but in the position I was in, it wasn't enough for me. So I started taking civil service tests. Corrections was the first agency that called. So, and I made the decision to cut my braids, go to the academy, and you know, pull up my big boy drawers.
That's it.
I was there went to the academy for 8 weeks. And then I got out of the academy, went to Sing Sing for 2 weeks. Well, actually, 2 weeks of Sing Sing. And then I went to Otisville for my first assignment, which is up in Orange County. I was there for maybe 2 months. And then I got transferred to Bedford Hills, the female facility. I stayed there from 2007 to 2015. I then got into investigations. During investigations, I found out corrections did a lot more than just lock gates. We did execution of warrants. We did extraditions. We investigated staff misconduct, sexual allegations of staff and inmates, which happens a lot more than you think. Narcotics investigations. We got dogs.
So it's a lot on that side
going on.
instead of what you see on TV all the time. You know, y'all walking back and forth with, you know, somebody locked up or whatever.
It's definitely the protection that's on TV is not the reality of what we do. Even how some people may think that the population is treated. Then
that's a lot.
Another test, and got promoted to sergeant. Had to leave investigations and go back to a facility. So now I'm back in the facility, and you know, looking at my next move, which will be lieutenant, as soon as that test come out.
That's it, lieutenant.
That's it. It's there. You put it in the universe. It's there. But speaking on that, we're gonna circle the block again. Vanessa, number 33. We do our homework here. Number 33. Number 33.
Trent knows. I know it. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we were. Yeah. And you know what's funny? I was like, we were doing all like finding content and everything. So Bishop said she used to play football. I said, what? He said, the first thing, if you mention that, she's going to be like, Trent, no. And that's just what he said. So you played defensive back.
I did. Wow. I played defensive back.
Also, I want to know about the defensive back, but I also want to know, how is it being a woman firefighter in this day and age? Because growing up, I didn't see a lot of minority women fighters and stuff like that. So if you could please briefly tell us those two things.
I got you. It was 2009. I remember that whole year perfectly. I played for the New York Sharks. I think now they're the New York Wolves.
Wolves, man. Wolves.
Yeah.
Wolves up.
They're like basically a semi-pro all women's tackle football team. I mean, they gear up just like the men. We play just like the men. No differences there. I was defensive back. I played what do you call it? And I was special teams. I was the gunner. So when I'm laughing with this story, because I knew Trent was going to bring this out of the underground world, man.
He told me.
That's my girl there. That's my girl.
So going back to that story, I was a gunner for one of the special teams, and unfortunately, I went to go try to tackle the girl that had the ball. Once you push out one of the offensive out of bounds, they can't come back in. But this girl chose to come back in, and as soon as I went to try to tackle the girl with the ball, I got completely tackled on the right side of my neck. Apparently, right in the chin. Apparently, they said I did a whole helicopter spin midair, and when I broke the fall, it was actually my helmet on the chin that landed first, not my hands. All I remember was they were asking me to move my whole right side, and I'm telling them I'm moving it, and they were like, "We got to get an ambulance." Next thing you know, I'm here in this longboard collar, and I'm getting sent to Kings County. Oh, Jesus Christ, Kings County Hospital. Oh my God, that place. I'm not gonna even talk. I'm not gonna even bad shame them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they do good. Look. Even the surgeon over here, my good man's looking all crazy.
Kings County, no good. Kings County, no good.
Yeah, they got to get that tight, man. They got to get that tight over there.
You know, I was like, you guys just want to kill me, but you know, I'm one of those very stubborn, determined people. You know, they were doing all sorts of wrong for me, but I was like, listen, I'm getting out of this bed. Apparently, I suffer a spinal cord syndrome, which left me for about 6 months, mimicking a stroke on the whole right side. I couldn't move my arm, leg, whatever. But in EMS is not one of the things I wish EMS could fix is time. Like I wish that, you know, on the fire side, we have the counseling unit, things go wrong. We have unlimited sick leave, something that I wish, you know, non-service and service connected that I wish EMS had, but EMS doesn't. I burn all my time. And I told you, I'm one of the most stubborn, dedicated people you'll ever meet. I was like, I'm going back to work. And I felt bad because I was going back to work limping and literally dragging a leg all across, you know, in the South Bronx, these jobs. And I remember it was this lady. She was totally out of her mind, losing her marbles. And she was throwing cans of Lipton soup at us and the Campbell soup. And I lost it. I was like, lady, you need to stop it. And my partner was like, V, you're moving. Like, so I think that lady, I don't know where she at in the South Bronx, so she's alive and well. But see, I don't know. She shook it out. Wow.
And Vanessa, you didn't have to go see the doc down here. You didn't have to go see Dr. Lipson.
I know. I mean, I think I would have had a great surgery. He looks like a funny man till he knocked me out. Next thing you know. But back to now the fire story. Apparently, I was the 44th active woman to get onto the fire side of things. You know, being a woman, it has every day. I feel like I mean, it still happens, but you know, it comes with time. You earn your respect, and you know, the job ends up knowing who you are. At that time, everybody knows the 44 women. We're up to, I think, 150 in the 150s now with women in the field. Big jump in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
But everybody knows who you are. You know, there's at least 10,300 men, 400 men, and I don't know all of them, but they all know who the heck we are. So I always felt like I was always in the eye, always in the spotlight. Which in good things, you know, it's good for you know, for certain things, and certain things you're like, man, you know, I'm not the only one messing up, but you feel like the pressure in the world is on you. But you know what? To me, it made me a better person.
Good.
Because you know what? You got to step up to. I already knew I was coming into a career field full of men. I work in the Air Force with full of men, and I love them to death. You know, but you will always have to prove yourself not only to them but to the public.
Yeah,
because you've seen
once
those
they
comments.
see you, once they see you, they be like, oh, what are they doing?
Yeah,
you've seen those comments. Oh, that girl can't pull out my husband. She can't do this. So I always strive to prove wrong. You know, not only to prove wrong in the sense of like that's not true, but you know, not to judge everybody because you can't judge everybody. I can do what I can do, and that's just with everybody else. But you know, for me, my philosophy in work with EMS fire is whoever goes in, all has to come out, and that's my motto for everything.
There you go.
So that's how I am.
Good stuff.
Dr. Letson, you my buddy. I appreciate you. This man is a good person, man. But I want to know how do you, if you even get how you cope with pressure, if you even get pressure, and what are some of the greatest strengths that help you overcome those pressures? Like when you doing your surgery and stuff, do you have any pressure, or are you just like, I got this, and ain't nothing?
Oh, geez, no, it's pressure. One, my parents is first. I think it was really helpful for me and any parent. Like, it was this double-edged sword, but my family was always like, "You can do this," and so this concept, like, you got to put the work in. But if you put the work in, it's going to happen. And I find myself telling my kids that, like, you put the work in, you make good decisions. That lets you have good experiences. It's like it's just hand in hand.
Right.
Good decisions and good work usually leads to good experiences. So that helped me in the sense of just having a family who believed in me. Then I'm a born again practicing Christian, and for that standpoint, it's like I don't think too big of myself. It's like I can only do what I can only do. The rest is
you only the instrument.
The rest is in the hand of God. Like
that's right. You only the instrument.
And kind of make that clear to myself, the patients. Like I'm gonna do the best that I can to be by you, and be clear, y'all. Sometimes as that's been saying, like I'm not the guy for you. Like if you're gonna have your best outcome, I'm gonna have to send you to someone else. And sometimes you can't say that live. You gotta patch them up, fix them up as best you can to get them off the table and saying like, what's going on with you? We're gonna have to get you to a higher level of care, or I got to bring you back with someone else. And I just, that's how I tend to keep it. I don't tend to
do that make you feel bad? Do that make you feel bad when you do that? If you no, okay.
No, look, man, I came in this to help people, not to stroke my ego.
Right.
So my goal is always, when it's said and done, that I advance the patient to something that's going to help them.
Right. Big up. We have Cook. I guess my boy Cook got lost in the sauce, man. I think he's outside now, but tell everybody.
Yeah, they kicked him out the hotel room. They kicked him out of the hotel lobby, man.
Hold on, listen. Let me be honest with you guys. First of all, it's an honor to be on with you guys. I was able to hear your introductions, but it got foggy after that. I want to say I tried my best. I got bad internet. I tried my best. Nothing worked. I ran to the car. I put the dome lights on. It wasn't bright enough, so I said I got to do it outside. I tried. I'm not gonna miss this for you, baby. So I said we outside, baby.
We outside, man. Like you like it.
That's it. Yeah. So since we spoke to everybody else, tell everybody who you are and where you come from.
Yeah, my name is David Jesse Cook, and I reside in Staten Island, but I'm many things. But the truth is, at the end of the day, I'm just a servant of God, to be honest with you. I work with the fire department as an EMS lieutenant. I've been on the job. I climbed the ranks from EMT to paramedic to lieutenant within the fire department. I want to give a big shout out to all the local 2507 and local 3621 members. That's where I met Trent. And I just want to sit there and say I'm many things. I'm also a spiritual preacher. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm just somebody who's here to help everybody. And I just want to say it's an honor to be on this podcast with you guys. And I just wish these numbers go through the roof and everybody's successful and everybody gets money some way.
Yep.
Yeah, big up with that. Yeah.
Big
up with
up.
that. Yeah, man. So what I'm gonna do right now, we're gonna go to a food video real quick. Can I do that? A little food video, and then we're
You're
gonna
gonna
come
make
back.
feta So I don't know.
I don't even know what you're talking about. But we're gonna go into this food video, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna talk to our first responders again. So here we go, yo guys. Chinese style ribs in the pressure cooker. We're gonna go with the minced garlic, chopped garlic, minced shallots, chopped basil, 2 cinnamon sticks, 2-star anise, 3 pieces of dried chili. Remove the seeds, man. 1 tablespoon oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon dark soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons rice wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 1 cup of Chinese rice wine. Let's get it going. We're going to take the membrane off for the back of this rib. Stick your fork in there, get it started. Get a paper towel and pull in unison. Pull in unison. Pull and you get the whole thing off, no problem. Yeah. We're going to cut this up. I'm going to cut in between the bone. Let's start my movie magic. You know how I do. And then we're going to place this in the bowl. You can cut them off smaller than that if you want. And I'm going to keep them like this. Oil in the pan. Canola oil. Let's get those ribs in there.
Yeah, a new year calls for a new kind of podcast. Live every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Magic. And we just want to brown these. So brown one side. Turn it over and we're going to brown the second side. Yeah, man. After browning, we're going to take them out. And the residual at the bottom of the pan, leave that there. I will put my ginger. My shallots. We're going to stir. Oh, wait a minute. One of these ribs try to get away. Yeah, man, we're gonna do the shallots and the onions. We're gonna mix it in that. We're gonna add our dried chilies, seedless, our cinnamon, anise. We're gonna stir that in. That's our aromatics. Now we're gonna put the liquids in. All your liquids in. And I wish you guys could just smell this right now. The TV head smell. Delicious. Delicious. We're gonna stir this up and see how it gets a sticky glueness. That all together. We're going to add our rice wine vinegar, rice wine, and we're going to put the ribs back in there. Add some water. just to go right over the top, pressure cooker top. Here we go. A couple hours. Be careful with the pressure cooker. Remember, it's hot. Make sure that steam is out that pressure cooker, man, before you open it. Else you're going to have a bomb in your house that you don't want. No. Let's see how tender this is. A few hours cooking. Look at that. Look how tender the meat just fall apart. That's what you want. Just keep coating it. I'm going to plate this right now on some leaves. Salad. Put my basil on top. That's it, people. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to the show, man. Let's get all the people back here. Let's see, everybody vanished on us. Okay. Everybody vanished on me, man. Welcome back to the show where our guest is paramedic David Cook, nurse Mary Lyons, firefighter Vanessa Schoening, Dr. Lydell Letzum, and correction officer Sergeant Hilton Farr is in the building again. We're back, everybody. What's up? Yeah, man. So we were getting to know all of you guys, and we were talking a little bit to each other, man. I want to get to Mary over there because I don't want her to get an emergency call. She's in working now in the hospital. So Mary, how I know your job is demanding, and how do you juggle that in your personal life at the same time? You know what I'm saying? Because it's very busy over there. I know, because I used to go to Lincoln every day. Every 5 minutes I was in Lincoln. So,
you know, I can honestly say that the best thing is that as nurses, you know, we do 3 12-hour shifts a week, and 1 week a month we do 4. So the time that I'm off, every time I can, I try to go out with the family, have dinner with the kids, try to do something. Besides the other 2 things that I do besides the ER, you know, just make sure that I have a little time, like over the 4th of July weekend for 4 days. I went to visit my brother in Tennessee. 2 weeks ago, I went with my son and his best friend to Puerto Rico. Just try to, anything, you know, go somewhere, do a little something, 3 days, 4 days, just keep it balanced.
Yeah,
Or
keep your mind off of that.
Yeah.
I can imagine. So the other thing you said you do is medical IV treatment. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more and tell us what that's about?
Yeah, well, I have a small little business that I work with NFL players, and I travel across, you know, the United States mostly. Mostly New York Jets players are my customers, and I do IV nutrition and like hydration before games. Everything's 100% natural, vitamins. Like if they're lacking, a lot of people are lacking in vitamin D. They just don't know it. It can cause tiredness and all those things. Yeah. So like I just give, like, you know, infusions, and I've been doing that. My little business has been going for about 9 years now. And it's doing pretty well. Like, thank God, it's just growing and growing. You know, I went to
That's good.
Thank you. I was blessed. I had a player on the Ravens, so I went to the playoffs last year with the Ravens and the Chiefs. And it's nice. It's a nice thing. It's a nice thing. That's what I'm going to continue when I'm done here.
That's
excellent.
We got to back around. Sergeant Farr, I know that's a real stressful job, but all of your jobs are stressful. You know, what do you do? You know, I asked the doc, what do you do? What do you do to relieve that stress, that pressure? Because I got family members that's in the correctional, you know, department. So I know it's a rough job. So what do you do?
I also like to travel. I haven't been able to do it because there's been some recent family changes. But spending time with the family, shopping is my passion. And I'm buying something every week. I'm buying sneakers or something. I got a lot of friends in a lot of different disciplines, so I try not to talk about work when I'm not at work, you know, because I leave jail at jail. And I try, because of EMS, I kind of been conditioned not to take any of that stuff personally. You know, something happens, we deal with it, we move on. Can't compartmentalize because I'll fall apart and then I'm no good to anybody.
That's it.
But my fun thing is traveling and shopping.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, because we say our Lord self-master, meaning take care of yourself first, so that way you could take care of others. You know what I mean? Because if you're no good to nobody, if you're not taking care of yourself, you know. And you did mention where you like to go as far as up in the ranks and different things like that. I see Captain. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting the energy out there.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Captain Far.
I see Captain.
Captain Far.
Captain Far. That's it.
If I make it before I'm done, I got 7 years left.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I want walk with me.
Walk with me.
What's your most difficult experience you had over there as a paramedic or anywhere? It doesn't have to be the fire department. What's the most difficult experience there?
Before we start the show, because I love you guys so much, and I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Which part of me is allowed to come out on the show? Is the nice guy part coming out all the way through? Is the bad guy able to come out? Can he do both? Let me know which way we want to go before I start talking. That's all. I'm outside though.
Yeah.
I'm outside.
The nice guy today. The nice guy today. You gotta come. Yeah, because you're coming back on the show for another episode when we discuss unions and we discuss things like that. So that one you can spit whatever you want to say. You know.
All right. Okay. So can you please ask the question one more time, please, and thank you.
What is the most difficult experience you ever had as a paramedic?
The most difficult. So when people always ask me this, I have a lot of friends and family that would ask me, you know, and the doctors and the nurse and the CEO and everybody on the chat, everybody knows people always ask us about our jobs. But the truth is, until you actually work it and experience, you don't get it, right? So when people ask me this, I would give them some of my old stories of maybe a gunshot victim or some crazy medical job. But all that changed for me on the job was the most difficult thing for me to ever see was to watch my coworker, Yadiro Arroyo, be killed on YouTube video. That right there changed my life. And it set me on my path to destiny, because watching that and how the city of New York decided to treat her and neglect her family, and Mayor de Blasio didn't even allow her to get promoted to lieutenant. You know, that was one of those things are what touched my heart so much, because she was a beautiful woman. And then followed up by when Captain Allison Russo was killed on the job as well. So those are the toughest things that have happened to deal with on the job while working for the Fire Department of New York City EMS.
Yes, brother. Yes, brother. I just want to say something on top of that. I'm sorry, Papa Wolf.
Yeah, go.
It's funny you bring up Adira. She came from my station. We was at the same station. She was a partner with me also at 2-6. And it's funny because that same day I got to work. She came in for overtime. I was getting off, she was coming on. And as you know, Boston Road in the Bronx, there's really nowhere to park. So we have to switch partners, switch cars. So she came to me. She was going to park where I park, and then I was going to leave. So we talked, we chatted, we was laughing and everything for a little while. And then after a while, I said, listen, be careful out here, you know, because people be bugging. And she said, yeah, okay, I'm going to be all fine. I'm just doing this overtime. And the next night or that night, I get calls from everybody. I was getting calls all on the phone about, you know, the incident. And that was hard for me, too. So I think that's one of my difficult times there, too, at the fire department, man. Really difficult.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the both of them, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think when I came across one of your posts, to walk with me, it was a different one, and you was in the car, and you was coming back, I guess, from, you know, a wake, a funeral, and I was like, whoa, I hit up Red Specs and I was like, you got to get this brother on there. He got a lot to say. I was union man. I ran a union, private sanitation and everything. And so I know what you was feeling that moment you was sitting in that car and the things that you were saying, we'll say for the next episode. So when I called them, I said, you got to get this guy on the show. We gotta track him down. And when I sent him the video, he said, man, that's my boy. I said, whoa. I was like, okay. So yeah, man, stay fired up. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard out here. You know what I mean? It's
Truth
hard
is, I
out
just want to thank you guys the most because the truth is, it's been, you guys and others, that show support because the truth is, I speak up for everyone. And you see, when I say just walk with me, that's because I really speak up for everyone. I'm not biased at all. And I just feel so many people can't speak up. I'm so grateful that I get so many inboxes and phone calls of people saying thank you for a lot of the things that I said. And, my antics are my antics, but it's to get the point across. And I use humor. Now, I use my own kind of style to deliver the message, but everybody knows what's really going on in the EMS streets and in New York City and downtown City Hall. So I hold everyone accountable. And I just want to thank you guys and thank everyone for the support. I love you all. That's the truth.
Yeah, man. Yeah, cool.
Vanessa.
Vanessa, I want to ask you a question, but Cook, I want to tell you, keep doing what you're doing because a closed mouth don't get fed. So you got to, be the masses. Vanessa, I want to ask you, in your career, what if there's another young lady looking? I think you said you was like 19 years old. So if there's another 19-year-old young lady looking now, what advice would you give them to be in the career field that you are in now? What good advice can you give them?
Oh my God. I think honestly, a lot of people know I don't like what if, because what if is it drags. It's a thing behind you, is a conscious killer, is a conscious eater. What if? There's plenty of girls like, well, what if I can't make it? What if I can't, start lifting weights? I can't do this. I can't do that. What if and I can't are the two bloodsuckers of anything, mentally, physically. Right. I tell them, listen, I always say this too, get comfortable getting uncomfortable, because you know what, the things that once you're comfortable with something, it's second nature to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially our professions. You think you're comfortable, but you're never comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because every day it's a new page, it's a new story. It just drops in your lap. And that's the thing about us first responders is, we able to literally what we're doing and switch tactics and do what we need to provide the help to keep them alive, to keep doing what we're doing, and to keep ourselves alive.
Exactly.
For a 19-year-old, I tell them, listen, if this is what you want to do, if it piques your interest just 2%, dig into it. You know what I'm saying? Just go into it. If you don't like it, and if it's not for you, then you know when it's not for you. Exactly. But don't let it become a what if, and especially as a surgeon, as a nurse, those aren't, we have the city jobs, and you know how this trend, we go to the academy, we do this, it's 5 months. Nurses ain't no 5 months. Surgeons ain't no 5 months.
Nope.
Corrections, God bless you, man. Oh, Jesus, man, because listen, picking up in EMS, because when I transferred from the Bronx, I went to Queens, and I had to go pick up everybody in Rikers, and especially that N95 building. That ain't no joke. That is no joke, and I give it props.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's
rough. And Brother Farr here, man, he's been with me, man, for a long time, man. I even hired him as security on some of my sets, on my movie sets. Some of my
video,
all
in the video,
all in the video, in the clubs, all that stuff. So me and him go a long, long, long way. Doc, question. I see you have just published a book called Stolen Money, Stolen Health. What is it about, and what how did you decide to do this book? Why did you decide to do this book?
I decided to do the book after I was running a breast clinic in Brooklyn for several years. And one of the things I was seeing with some of my patients was not necessarily the underinsured, but the undocumented, like they're here, they're working, they're paying taxes and Social Security, but they can't get true medical benefits.
Right.
And that opened my eyes to just the fractionation of healthcare coverage and insurance, and started doing research and started reading and started getting into health equity things. I was already doing diversity programs from med school throughout, so I know that things weren't equal. But then I just started learning how so much of it also is tied towards access, and started looking how things are being done in Europe, how it's being done in the Middle East, even in Latin America. Like, we're the only country where you got to have money before you get care.
Yeah.
And it's so bad that countries that we subsidize have universal health care, and we don't have it here.
Showing us how to do it.
So I wrote the book. It's you have it. It's like 90 pages. It's not complicated. I just broke down basic examples of how universal healthcare is working around the world. And then I ended it by tying in, because America's capitalist. We're about the dollar. We ain't going to change that anytime soon, not without a civil war. But I put in examples of things that could work here in America while America still remains capitalist. And they say stolen money, stolen health, because there's more. The big lie is we can't afford it. Nothing could be further from the truth. We can afford it.
We afford everything else.
It's just most of the money goes towards stock profits and the different, I don't want to say leeches, but people who aren't taking care of patients who are getting big checks.
It's crazy. Anybody out there want to talk to any of those first responders tonight? 347-903-5664. You guys can call in and talk to them.
Don't be shy. You ain't gonna put you in the hospital or take you to Rikers or do surgery on you.
Videos and you don't send us no ribs, man. That's real hard.
Let me tell the doc. I appreciate you, right? Because on a serious note, I had open heart surgery, so I know the importance of getting checked up and doing what you're supposed to do. Because as Black men, African American men, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As much as we should do it, or we don't do it at all. And it almost caught up to me, but he had better plans for me. So you know what I mean? So I appreciate all the surgeons, all the medical people, everybody. You know what I'm saying? With the help of the creator, they saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Because he did it first. Y'all just facilitated it. That's it. So I appreciate it.
Exactly.
Well, I'll say it again. I don't say it much, but a friend of mine used to say a bad checkup is better than no checkup.
What?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Get out there, people, and check yourselves out, man. Don't wait till the last minute when you're feeling something. Do your yearly checks, your annual checks, and prostate and mammograms and all that stuff. Get those things done, man, because a lot of people wait till the last minute, and the last minute, what happens after that, man.
Yep.
It's crazy.
And you can't do the things you need to do and be here for the people you need to be here for. Again, I lost self-mastery if you don't take care of yourself. So
yeah.
Taking care of myself, doing what I got to do.
So, Mr. Cook.
Yo, I'm sitting there wondering, I'm trying to be nice, man, but I'm jumping, man. I'm outside, man. I'm jumping, man. I'm outside, man. I'm outside.
I'll let him move.
Let him speak.
So Mary said, "Let him go."
All right.
Man,
listen. Okay. Wait a minute now.
Stop, man.
Okay. I'll let you say a couple of things, right? I'm gonna let you say a couple of things, but we can't go into any names or nothing like that. We're gonna keep it tight. And I just want to say, listen, I've been through a lot of stuff with the fire department as well. You know, when I go into BITS, which is Bureau of Investigations, where they investigate things that you did, and before they even help you out, they'll tell you, "Oh, just take what the fire department gave you. They take in 100 days pay from you. Just let them do it, and and let them do." No, why should I do that? And I'm not guilty. Cook, you got the floor, Cook.
Listen, just for the world to know, I'm the EMS bad guy. Get comfortable with me. Now I'm also the bad guy. I'm going to go after a few other people real quick. So for the nurses, there's a bunch of nurses who are understaffed in these hospitals and the union, and these hospitals are not paying them enough money, and nurses are struggling and they are not helping. Yeah, they are saying they're going to pay these nurses a certain amount of money, and they've been struggling to get the right raises. So I'm speaking up for the nurses. Now I got some correction officer friends too. That guess what? The correction officer system's been corrupt for a minute. You guys haven't been taking care of correction officers and firemen. And also, don't get me started with the doctor stuff. So there's a bunch of scumbags that I'm all going to come after because I'm the bad guy. And I'm real comfortable. I'm outside.
Walk with
I'm
me.
outside. We go.
Mary said let him go. Mary said let him go.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'll jump right on there.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, because I know, Mary, there's a lot of stuff going on your side over there, man, and you guys still don't get paid enough as well as us. You know what I'm saying? You know, and they have people living out their cars and all that kind of stuff. You know, especially us. You know, and it's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Bunch of scumbags all over, Trent. There's so many scumbags. There's just so many scumbags. We can start from top to bottom. Just let me know. You just let me know. I'm off the leash. I'm outside. I'm outside.
Look, and I know corrections. Are they still doing a lot of the mandation, triples and things like that?
Staffing is definitely an issue. It seems like a lot of people are not taking the job now. We're losing more people than we're gaining.
Wow.
Years ago, a lot of these positions were desirable. A lot of people were fighting to get these jobs. It was taking a long time to get on a job. Now we can barely get it. I think the mindset of a lot of the younger generation has changed, and they're not really trying to do some of the work that's there, and it's affecting the people who are there. Because there's a lot of mandations happening.
No, they want to be TikTokers now. They want to be TikTokers. That's their thing now. Nobody want a job anymore.
Facts. Everybody needs to work and they don't want to work.
COVID exposure right there. You don't need to be in a physical setting anymore. You can just make money off this laptop that we're all sitting in front of a phone. And you know what? That is all nice and dandy. So you ain't got nobody treating you, doing surgery on you, coming over to your house with an ambulance, having a conditions boss, checking, make sure everybody good, you know what? Let's just do the purge while we're at it. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna see all these people. I need to hire. I gotta save the world. Well, you know what? I commend all the people that can do this job remotely. But you know what? I always say the strongest are the ones that can physically get up and do the work. I mean, like I said, a lot of us started this when we were young, super young. But you know, a lot of them, if you could do it, get your money from a laptop, I commend you. But if you ain't rocking it, you ain't doing it, it's not working for you, how about you start applying for a civil service job, brother, instead of going over and keep smooching off your parents. You know what I'm saying? Go pick up a book and study. You know what I'm saying?
What's the number one?
Biting at them.
I want to hear it.
She's biting at them.
This youngster, look, man, you're 25. You ain't making this money. What you gonna do? If he was making the money, good, but you ain't making the money.
So what do y'all think is the number one deterrent from that? Is it the pay? Is it the danger in the job? Is it the lack of the education?
The pay
is it
sucks.
Position?
The pay sucks. Stop dancing around it. The pay sucks.
Man, I see Cook walking around. That's his number one right there, the money. And you know,
we ain't paying nobody.
Listen, I'm gonna be real honest.
Nobody. People 40 years ago was coming out making 3 times the amount of money with a high school diploma than what a kid with a college bachelor's is making. That don't make no sense.
No,
That don't make no sense.
that's crazy.
But
Let me
with EMS, my bad, Jack. But with EMS, like not for nothing, I love EMS. You know, I just said it earlier. Y'all molded me to who I am today. You know what I'm saying? And as I said, you know, at one point, the pay, the inflation, even with fire, we're not catching up to the inflation. We're sitting on these retros, all of us sitting on these retros of 3 years behind. When we get to that third year of the pay, guess what? The inflation went up again. And you know what? We ain't making that kind of money. And we're in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Where the median, the median.
Yeah, we're supposed to be making the most money. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And live in the city.
You can't afford to live in the city. I mean, you know, God bless us that we're still holding on here. But let's be honest, man. You know,
it's by thread. It's rough.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right, I'm going. I'm sorry. I'm going to
get in there.
I have my other partner, BK Pinky, in the building. He's gonna come up on the set. He does our daily news today. Welcome to the show, Pink. What's good, man? What's good? What's good?
What's going on? Flip that.
What's good? How you doing?
What you been up to, brother? What you doing over there? Work?
Yo,
you just
man,
got back from
just,
work?
work.
The plantation, like we were just saying?
Yeah, I was getting the slack.
Another civil service worker.
Yeah. I work for the
Another
post
civil
office, so it's crazy out there, man. It's crazy.
Y'all understaffed over there too?
Yeah, we understaffed. We understaffed under there. Yeah.
And like Vanessa was saying, this is like a post-COVID thing that happened all of a sudden. Everybody could work from home, and all of a sudden, nobody came back. Nobody came back. Right. It was like boof, and then and now
it's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know if I know the social media is messing everything up now. You know what I'm saying? As far as this, as far as jobs and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Because everybody is like I was saying, focusing on being TikTokers and making money online and this, that, and the other, and nobody want to do manual labor no more. Nobody want to get out their house and get on the train and get on the bus and get on a cab and come to work anymore. Yeah. So this is why where we at. It's disgusting.
Pinky, you was good. Right. Yeah, you good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. So where we at?
Yeah, we got Pinky, something happened a couple of weeks ago down at your job over there, right? At the post office. I think they got stuck up or something.
Yeah, man. They got robbed.
I ain't never hear nothing like that.
What are they robbing? What are they robbing? Letters?
They always robbing.
They robbing letters?
They actually took some today. They took some mail and some packages today. I had
there's why my package is missing.
Yeah. That's why my stuff ain't here yet.
Brother missing.
Yeah.
That's why my stuff ain't here yet.
We got a sergeant up there, man. He got to get on the board with that.
Listen, ain't none of my guys, they in jail.
He waiting for them. Yeah. You got to wait till you get there.
Remember Pinky? Yeah. You don't remember Pinky from the videos?
Mail in jail.
Mail in jail.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
but you know what's crazy? You got to get a mailbox now with a key because people be coming and snooping through your mail actually and taking your ID, who you are, and that's how they're getting credit cards. Let your income tax come through. Like they taking everything.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
It's nasty. It's nasty. So what's your next steps, guys? After firefighter, after doctor, after correction, what's your plans? Just settling down, vacation, and no more working, or are you going to get into another field? Let's start with you, Doc. Yeah, your mic.
Sorry. I have a nonprofit that I've started that focuses on health equity, and it basically works with a lot of faith-based communities to what Papa Wolf was talking about, educate our people. Like, you got to be part of healthcare. Health is wealth. Health is freedom. You don't get in it, you're gonna be gone. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Vanessa, what you gonna do after firefighting?
Man, I was gonna say OnlyFans, but my wife's gonna catch me and beat me.
I gotta go to Peak Pics.
That's the only
Mary's
one
gonna be
making money
my
these
first
days.
subscriber, Mary. Mary's gonna be my first subscriber.
Look, they the only ones making money.
I got you. I got you.
No.
They'll make your money. They'll make your money on that thing.
Yes.
Man. That's crazy.
Yes.
Man, let me show off a toenail. I'm good. No, I'm kidding. Actually, how I said that everybody's going remote, I'm actually trying to finish up the physical realm of firefighting. And I'm also on the list for fire marshal. Maybe I'll make my dream come true of a little girl being a detective, but actually a fire marshal. Whoever gets first, retirement or the fire marshal. Everything's moving slow. You already see the city's just taking its sweet time with everything. But honestly, I was thinking about doing. Yep, I was actually thinking about doing cybersecurity. I'm actually in school for that and doing the digital forensics with it. I think I can sit down and actually do remote work now. Right?
Yeah, now you earned it.
You
Dr.
put that
Cook.
time in.
Dr. Cook, what you believe you're gonna be doing after this?
Just
I know.
walk with me.
I already know. I can tell you a few things. Let me jump right in. The first thing is I'm definitely going to be very rich and famous. I promise you that. And besides that, I'm also going to help change the world. I'm going to help communities. We're going to feed the poor, and we're going to really make real impact all over the world. That's going to happen no matter what. But before I get to all that, though, I'm going to have some fun. So right now, I'm just having some fun. So we're going to have some more fun real quick, because I can tell you what else I'm going to be doing. It's bullying the bullies. Because I like to talk about COVID real quick, because everybody that's working right here, they've lost people and coworkers that, because the agency that they worked for decided to tell them that it's okay to go to work and they didn't have the proper gear. And you son of a bitches, I'm sorry, Trent, let me go off. You son of a bitches paid them the first they need it, and a lot of people die because of you scumbags. And you also get slapped in the fucking face. I'm the bad guy. Come for me.
We gotta chill. You gotta slow that down. It's food for thought. It's food for thought.
Yeah, man, slow that down a little bit, just a little bit.
The culture, baby. We outside. That's only for the culture.
And Mary, what's your next go around?
Well, hopefully I'll grow my business in the NFL, and maybe you'll hear my name someday. Working alongside the players.
Nice. We will. That's a good business to be in. Far, what you say?
Executive protection, investigations, and I'm also gonna get into the private sector of security.
Okay.
The day I retire.
You're gonna open. He said the day you retire, you're gonna open up your own security company.
Yeah, I'm working on doing that now, getting an investigation company off the ground, executive protection.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm coming over.
It's in infancy right now. That's all I need. That's all you go with that. That's it.
That's it, man. That's it. Yeah, man. So I just want to thank you guys for coming today. I just want to express our sincere gratitude and appreciation for you guys' outstanding services and dedication provide for the community. Your selfless efforts as first responders do not go unnoticed over here at Food for Thought, and we are thoughtfully expressing our deepest gratitude for the critical role that you guys play in our community. And man, I just want to thank you guys for coming on the show today. Yeah, man. So,
guys, as well too, thank you so much for everything.
Yeah, man. So, Mr. Cook, thank you for coming on the show, man. It's been a pleasure, man. And like I said, you'll be back on the other one. I know you will be.
Yeah.
But hold on, real quick, Trent. Let me get a just walk with me out for the people, just for you,
Yes,
real
sir.
quick.
Yes, sir.
Listen, at the end of the day, don't be confused. What you see is just clear entertainment. It's just to make people laugh and smile because look at the news. Just talk with me. At the end of the day, you're seeing a doctor, a firewoman. Oh, God. Yeah, guess what? She can go toe-to-toe with the boys. Oh, God, just walk with me. You got a nurse that sit there, sometimes smarter than the doctors. But guess what? The doctors are the one in charge. Just talk with me. You got a correction officer. Guess what? He has to deal with scumbag other guards. You got to deal with inmates. He might get stabbed one day in the yard. Just walk with me. You got a doctor, a surgeon, a black doctor, a surgeon. I'm going to run that back one time. A black doctor, a surgeon. You better listen one time. Just talk with me. Oh, God, just walk with me. Don't get me started. Shout out to EMS PACs. We're a nonprofit organization. Shout out to Walter Adler and the great people who started it. Continue to follow us and watch Ashford City on Amazon Prime with Mike Tyson and Sean Penn. Just walk with me.
Man.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
So thank you, brother, for coming on the show, man. I'll see you on the next one, Mr. Cook.
Next one.
David Cook in the building.
Blessings, everybody. All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. David Cook in the building. David Cook gone. Miss Mary Lyons, it's always a pleasure. Oh, she just left.
Walk with me this way.
Okay.
Walk right off.
Sergeant Hilton Farr, man, you my dude. I got to come up in there and see the baby. Me and Betty.
Yeah, we go back
we haven't been up there, so we got to come see you, man. And it's a pleasure for you coming on the show, man. Hilton Farr, Sergeant, in the building. Let's make some noise. Hilton Farr, out the building. Let me see. Mary came back. Mary's back to go back. Vanessa, you my girl.
Right.
You know that. My girl.
Listen, before you start giving me that speech of love and get the hell out.
You already know.
All right, listen.
You already know.
I want to tell you, we go a long way, man. Over literally almost 18 years knowing each other. Like I said, I got to thank you for being a piece of my molding experience of my life. To everybody from Station 14. Well, it starts all in the academy when I had a bunch of them thinking I was too gangster and too smart mouth, wanted to kick me out the academy for, just being who I am, to going to Station 14, to 5-5 in the South Bronx, to coming back to Queens, working in Queens, to Lincoln Hospital, to Mary. It's an honor to see Mary. Oh my gosh, she brings it back to all those crazy calls.
Thank you guys for having me on the show. Miss you, Vanessa. I'm here still.
At the end of the day, listen, I want to just tell people real quick, EMS, EMS wasn't my stepping stone. EMS was my everything to me. It gave me everything to get to where I am today. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do use the job, do use EMS to be a stepping stone. That's good for you. I want to let it all clear. Without EMS, half these people in the world would not be alive. You know what I'm saying? Will not be alive. All right. Yeah. And everybody's dying moment, fearful moment in life. Who do they call? 911. And, I thank all you guys, especially Trent, for having me here. But to every EMS personnel that's listening out here, I want to thank them for being a piece of what I am today.
Yes, no doubt. Vanessa.
Give me the boot. Give me the boot.
Shoning in the building. Vanessa Shoning, God.
we got to get to this news. So
Mary, thank you for coming. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you came to Food for Thought, and I definitely appreciate it. I do.
Thank you so much. Listen, I'm always here anytime you ever want to talk. It was a wonderful show. I appreciate being part of it. It means a lot to me. And you guys keep getting out there and giving out your information. You have a great one, okay?
Thank you.
Mary have a good night. Thank you.
Mary Lyons leaving.
Now we got the doc. You stuck with us, Doc.
Dr. Letzer, man. I can't express my joy, put it like that, when you're around, man. You're a good dude, man. And my wife know you. You came to my house many times. We know your kids. They've been in my pool. I've been to your house, and not the new house, but I've been to your house, and
But you ain't
I
go
appreciate.
golfing. You ain't go golfing.
Why
Yeah,
you
yeah,
do
yeah,
that?
Doc, I'm gonna put you
yeah,
on blast, Doc. You know I'm
Why
gonna put
you
you on
do
blast. He ain't
that?
go.
yeah,
He ain't
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he went
yeah,
golfing
yeah.
without you this time.
Next time we go golfing, man, and we have a good time. But for real though, I thank you for being on the show, man, and I appreciate you
Listen, bro.
all the time.
Real talk. You, Betty, the kids, the now grandkids, y'all have been an oasis to my wife, my family, and I. Just the good times, the laughs, the conversation, and oh man, the food. Like to say, bro, you gotta start packaging that up. I don't know how many people know or not. And no, he ain't paying me. He has fed me. I go with a to-go plate to the Smalls home. The
Yes,
food is unreal. Get some of that sauce, whatever you can find online. Pull out your card and get it now. You will not be disappointed.
yes.
Bless up,
Thank you,
bless up,
Dr.
bless
Lessam.
up.
Thank you,
Bless.
Dr. Lessam in the building. Dr. Lessam gone. My brother, Pinky is in the building. Of course, we have our news today, and let's get into it. What's up,
Well,
brother?
good. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Good evening. This is a boy BK Pinky. We're here to fill up your thoughts. On a positive note, I want to say congratulations to LeBron James' son, Bronny James, for making an he was the 55th pick in the NBA draft, and this is really historic. He plays beside his father on the Los Angeles Lakers. He also became, well, both of them also became father and son in history, NBA history, on the same team, and also in the NBA period. So I like to say congratulations to them, and I hope they
Yeah,
do
man.
well in the NBA.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
I got two sad stories for you. Um, one, two teams got shot last Saturday, July 6th, in a McDonald's in Arlington, in the Bronx. Two teams were sitting there eating their food, and a gunman came in and opened fire. One team was 12 years old. He got shot twice in the leg. Um, he also got shot in his buttocks, and a 13-year-old got shot twice in the leg as well. Both of them survived. Thanks for the the first responders. See, both teams were taken to Jacoby Medical Center, and they both is going to survive. So I hope everything well.
Yeah.
Going on. Also on the sad note, the body of 31-year-old Yasmin Williams was found stuffed in a sleeping bag and a garbage bag. She was dragged by a guy in a wheelchair. The police found on the building of East 27th Street, and it's just crazy how
Wow.
somebody could do this. The police said it was a guy named Chad Irish. He was 55 years old. He was out on parole for robbery and assault. So I don't know why he even came back out, whatever. But he also now he's at 13th precinct, and he's getting charged for concealment of a corpse.
Wow.
But before he got to that precinct, please, Red Specs, show me what happened.
Let me see. I have that video here. Let me just get it up there. And
Because they unleashed the fury on this man.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
You're gonna be sucking dick for the rest of your
Get him! Kill him! Please kill him! Hold on! You killed my daughter! You killed my daughter! You killed my daughter!
Oh man,
That's
that was
crazy.
just sad. That was just crazy. But
Yeah, it's
somebody-
always so. Take your cameras off. Alpha Moon, your cameras off.
Cameras. So somebody said he gonna give fellatio for the rest of his life. And
First off,
and that was crazy. But
Yeah,
I feel so for the family, especially the mom. You know, and she was shot in the head.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
gunshot
yeah.
wound to the head, and this is crazy.
My question to that is I mean, like, you know, we're doing a first responder episode right now, and I've seen this a lot of times and stuff. I just want to know if the guy was handicapped or supposedly handicapped, he's in a wheelchair, how he finds a way to pick her up, put her in a bag. You know, we already seen how he drug her to the curbside, but how in his house after he shoots her, how do he put her in a bag and then get her out the building and do what he did?
Well, he should be getting ready to go to trial or something, right? They picked a jury or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, today, yeah,
or something like
yeah.
that. So
You know,
I mean,
you think somebody else is? You think somebody else is down with it? I don't know, because because if he's, unless he's lying, unless he's like one of those guys that say I'm in a wheelchair, he ain't really in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's one of those.
He was claiming that he was he was saying that he was innocent of it, you know, but that's what they're gonna say. You know,
Well, also there was a gentleman. There was also a gentleman there said that he had pulled out a gun at him earlier that day. So now, if that gun matches the bullet that's in the young lady, then obviously he did it.
Right.
So, but wow. I was just looking at the video and I seen the first responders there, police, EMS, man, and words are not enough to thank you, you guys, for your strength and courage and dedication out there, man.
Thank you.
Being on the front lines, it ain't easy, you know, and but it's very, very much appreciated, man. And I'm just gonna end it like that, man, because things are getting terrible out here. All right, y'all. To next Thursday, man. Peace.
Peace.